Hi, my name is Joy Kim, and I will be answering two questions about the novel Oryx and Crake for my summer literature assignment. The two questions that I will be answering are: discuss a character that challenged your beliefs and values and explain how and why, and discuss a lesson that the novel can teach. So, to answer the first question, a character that challenged my beliefs and values is the character Crake, who is the best friend of the main character, Snowman. And Crake believed that the genetic modification, or as he calls it, synthetic evolution, of both animals and humans is completely part of nature and saw nothing wrong with it. And it was all part of his goal to make an immortal race of beings. This goes against my beliefs and values because the genetic modification of animals and humans, I believe, will destroy the balance of nature. And this is shown in the book when hybrid animals escape into the wild, and this causes certain species to die out, and which this leads to the overpopulation of that species, the hybrid species, and the Crakers, who are Crake's first trial of making immortal beings, are vegetarian, so the animals that humans would normally consume would overpopulate as well, which also leads to imbalance in nature. And not to mention that the type of genetic modification of these animals used in this novel were very cruel and not humane at all. And in my opinion, it does more harm than good in the long run. Secondly, Crake wiped out the entire human race with a pill that he designed in order to repopulate the earth with Crakers, his immortal race of beings. And I believe that no one should have the power to even attempt such a feat, let alone successfully carry it out. However, Crake was desensitized concerning any moral conflict due to his terrible upbringing and mentally unhealthy lifestyle as an adolescent, but I believe that although the quality of his childhood was not his fault, what he did was unacceptable by my and practically any moral standard. So this was why this character challenged my beliefs and values. The second question: discuss a lesson that the novel can teach. The lesson that I thought the novel can teach is that as much as science and technology can help us and make our lives more convenient, at the same time they can also destroy us if appropriate limitations are not set and followed. And I think that this is really relevant to our time where science and technology is advancing very rapidly and a lot of new things are being discovered. I also believe that this novel is a kind of warning from the author Margaret Atwood. So this novel is a vision into the future of our world, as well as a very accurate representation of our present state. In the dystopian world that Snowman lived in, technology got so advanced to the point where corrupted health companies could invent diseases and release the cure to the general public in order to make money. And people who are good at science have all the power, which I believe is too much power. And through this power, Crake develops a pill that is disguised as an age reverse pill. So obviously, a lot of people want to buy it, and the entire human race essentially comes to an end at the end of the novel. So the point is that genetic engineering and moral and ethical limits have been completely crossed over to the point where no one realizes that anything is wrong. And this is why Oryx and Crake is an example of what could happen to our world if too much freedom is given to science and technology, and it only becomes another method of making profit for large companies. So in the end, I think that Margaret Atwood believes that limitations need to be set and followed now before it's too late. And this is a lesson and theme that's explored throughout the novel that I completely agree with. So these are the answers to my two questions, and I hope you enjoyed. Thank you.